Why is this shit always so buggy? God damn it, dude. Fuck me in the ass. So. Fuck me in the ass. Why is this shit so buggy? God damn it, dude. Every fucking time you want to launch the shit on Windows 10, it just flips the shit. Motherfuckers. Is this shit even recording? Yeah. Let's see if it works now, boys. Fuck yeah. Hey everyone, welcome back to Chaos Head. Woo! It's been a while. Hope you haven't been waiting for too long. But let's get right back into the action. Kishimoto Ayase lay in bed and gazed vaguely out of the window. This hospital window lacked the metal bars found in those of Ark Heart Medical, where she had been in the past. Beyond the window spread the sunset sky and the clustered high-rise buildings of Shinjuku. Several pigeons flew diagonally across the view, beating their wings furiously. Beating. Ayase occasionally knitted her eyebrows as if she were suffering. Her eyes were slightly sleepy and reflected nothing in them, nor did her lips screw. Whoa, holy fuck, calm the fuck down, bro. I'm still reading. Don't you fucking beat me to the shit. Holy fuck. Her eyes were slightly sleepy and reflected nothing in them, nor did her lips croon with the gorgeous voice that had drawn in the youth of Shibuya. Following her failed suicide attempt, Ayase was being held in the psychiatric ward of a large general hospital located in Yoyogi. For the most part, her injuries had already healed. The doctor had told her it was a miracle she had managed to get by with only a few scrapes, despite the fact that she'd fallen from such a height. Yeah, she kind of dropped from what I remember from like a high school building, right? Beat fucking Persona 5 to the punch by like, what, 10 years? No, 9 years. Woo! Spoilers! Even so, she had also hit her head hard, and she could have been hospitalized here for over a week so they could study her condition. But never mind that fucking huge sword by the window. They completely found that normal. But then, even if they said they were going to see how she was doing, it only consisted of a simple examination every 2 days or so. And the rest of the time, they essentially left her to languish. She had an individual room without any other beds in it. That's gonna cost a shit ton. Her D-sword stood propped up against the windowsill. She'd left it there the whole time, but not one of the people who came to this hospital room had noticed it. She didn't have many visitors. Phantasm fans had come barging in on a daily basis, but the hospital banned them from seeing her. What the unholy fuck even? Keep hearing people outside my fucking house. Alright, calm the fuck down, dude. Okay. Under the justification that would inconvenience those around her. No, not. It's gonna inconvenience the people around her, but not the woman who just tried to kill herself. No, that's gonna be fine. There was almost no one else likely to come to visit Ayase, who was estranged from her family. The other band members had shown their faces once, but at the time she had been the one to bring up the topic of breaking up, and since then they hadn't made any attempt. Holy fuck, is there okay. Many attempts to contact her. Okay.
トさん、体温計ピピってなりました？
Beep beep. God fucking damn it. Fuck off, dude. I'm recording. How do you turn this fucking Skype integrated into this fucking bullshit off? God damn it. How do I operate spaceship? Do not disturb. Okay. The door to the hospital room opened, and a wine-guard nurse came in. Ayase languorously turned her face in the nurse's direction, and then, as if she'd only just remembered it, pulled out a thermometer wrapped around her, under her arm. I can read English very good. The nurse looked at the digital numbers displayed there and wrote them down on the clipboard she had with her.
37度1分と、ちょっと熱っぽいかしら。
But no! A fever is only a fever when it hits 38 degrees. Or is it 38, I mean. Or is it 38 and a half? Well, so much for my lack of intelligence.
ズキズキする。頭。
Throbbing. Ayase grimaced painfully again.
あら、また頭痛？
Mm-hmm.
でもそれは薬の副作用よ。気にしなくてもそのうち良くなりますよ。
The nurse answered with a smile. Now that Ayase had returned the thermometer to her, her expression was soft, with the tenderness needed to reassure the patients. But Ayase pressed a hand to her forehead and shook her head. Ayase had been troubled by a dull headache ever since she first entered the hospital. It wasn't so strong that she would openly say it hurt her, but she had a constant and unpleasant feeling that her brain was pulsing inside her head, and it numbed her ability to think straight. I fucked that sentence up. Nobody cares. And her body, too, felt leaden. Ayase had experienced the same symptoms in the past, when she was in Arkhart Medical. Back then, she had been tormented by migraines 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and her emotions became unstable as she lost the ability to sleep regularly. You know, every time someone says 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, it just reminds me of that scene from Family Guy. Intergalactic proton-powered electrical technical advertising droids. Intergalactic proton-powered electrical technical advertising droids. Intergalactic proton-powered electrical technical advertising droids. It's just so fucking dumb. It's like making shit harder to read than it really is. Memories she didn't want to recall. The sealed away past. Memories from over 2 years ago. The ache in her head triggered flashbacks in her brain. That's not disturbing at all. A dark room. A tiny window fitted with iron bars. Aside from the part where the window was, the walls were covered entirely in mirrors. Ayase was bound in the dead center of the room, made to sit in a crude steel-crafted chair. On her head was a type of headgear with numerous cords attached to it, and her hands were bound behind the chair's backrest. And her face was fixed in place, with her chin tilted up slightly. Holy fuck! There was not a trace of anyone else in this room. Only Ayase's wild breaths and creaking of the chair continued resounding through the room. Drool hung from the corner of her mouth, and she let out a beastly cry one would find it difficult to associate with a girl of tender years. My god, what did they do to you? Did they make you watch the Star Wars prequels? It was a very quiet form of torture. They only did one thing to her. And even intervals of 5 seconds each, without any irregularities, a drop of water fell on her forehead. Oh, okay. Good. That was all. The result of this situation, continuing for 2 days without any rest, was that Ayase grew incapable of thinking about anything other than the next drop to fall. And her senses became extremely fine-tuned. Each time a water droplet struck her forehead, she had the hallucination that every nerve in her body was being torn apart. The hallucination that every bone in her body was being ground to dust. The hallucination that a long sharp awl was penetrating her forehead. The hallucination that every liquid in her body, blood included, was freezing. The illusion that every inch of her skin was slowly rotting and falling away. And these assaulted her. She could no longer stay sane. They really did make her watch the Star Wars prequels. I feel bad. Breaking out of her reverie, Ayase clenched the sheets as she panted over and over. She quaked at the revival of her shadowed memories. The nurse from before had long since left the room. It was round about dinner time, and she could hear pitter-pattering in the hallway. Ayase inwardly ruminated over the nurse's words. She didn't know whether this headache was truly a side effect of her medicine, or because she had hit her head when she jumped and fell, or if it were a hallucination brought about by her memories of the whatever, I don't know yet, memories of the past. As she wiped away the sweat seeping from her forehead, Ayase laughed self-despairingly.
構わないわ。今さら何をされたって。
What the fuck?
あれはあの神罰を耐え抜いたんだから。もう迷わない。私
I'm gonna be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. And what to you was like 1 second was to me 25 years. Haha. Once she muttered to herself with heightened emotions. Ayase abruptly noticed the sound echoing from the corridor. An almost comforting sound of someone's shoes on linoleum. Oh, articulation so hard. It wasn't the nurse. The footsteps boldly approached Ayase's hospital room. Doa ga nokusare. Ayase wa kuchibiri wo hikyunda. As someone knocked on the door, Ayase pressed her lips together.
失礼します。
A lone man appeared, holding a gift basket full of fruit in his hand. Fuck off, Skype. Please fuck off. How do I turn this shit off? God damn it. No. Good. Okay, a lone man appeared, holding a gift basket full of fruit in his hand. Ayase remembered seeing him somewhere before. Therefore, she regarded him with caution in her eyes. Oh my god.
どうも。あ、 別に怪しいもんじゃないっすよ。自分は
知ってるわ。
He was a detective from the police station. He had previously come trailing after Ayase, treating her as a vital person of interest in the new gen cases. The detective scratched his head happily. His demeanor was quite carefree.
いやー嬉しいっす。君みたいな美人に覚えててもらえて。記憶力いいんすね。
The detective walked up to the bed. Ayase flicked a look at a D-sword propped against the windowsill. It was far enough away that she couldn't reach it by simply stretching out her hand.
今日はお見舞いに来たんすよ。
そうは思えないわ。目的は？
鋭いっすね。
The detective recoiled exaggeratedly. There was something theatrical in his attitude. Yeah, I don't trust this motherfucker. He said before.
まあちょっと綾瀬ちゃんに聞きたいことがあって。
I swear he's the motherfucker bitch ass who's like the master brain. Ah!
あ、これよかったら食べてほしいっす。
Here, eat some. Gives like a whole bowl of like chimp brain. With an innocent smile, the detective held out the basket he was carrying us and laid it by Ayase's feet without quite obtaining her consent.
うまいっすよ。あと高かったと。
いらない。
Fucked.
まあそう言わずせっかく買ってきたんで。後でお母さんが来た時にでも切ってもらって。
Ooh.
しまった。綾瀬ちゃんはもう何年も両親に会ってないんだったっすね。
Ayase felt nothing in particular, even in response to the detective's air of feigned innocence. She'd severed ties with her parents when she was young. Her parents were the kind of people who cared about appearances, and Ayase, who at the time had caused nothing but trouble, was inconvenient for them. There technically remained a connection between her and them. Every month, money for living expenses got added to her bank account.
申し訳ないっす。
The detective bowed his head to her. Though Ayase had at last begun to overcome how shaken she'd felt after her flashbacks, she didn't want to spend much time speaking with this detective. What the fuck? I turned off the shitty ass Skype and it's still fucking me? God damn it,
聞きたい
dude.
ことって何？
Whoops. Well, I fucking swear I hate Skype. God damn it. Turn off the shitty ass sound now. Holy fuck. Like, dear Lord. Alright, that should have been fixing the shit up. God damn it, dude. Alright, let's listen. Well, we don't need to listen to it again. Fuck it.
アリバイ？
違うっすよ。それは前に散々聞いたし。もう綾瀬ちゃんの容疑は晴れたっす。君は白、真っ白。
目星はついたの？犯人の。
それは教えられないんすよ。捜査上の秘密っす。
匠。
秘密っす。
The detective was smiling, trying to fool her with a grin. When he smiled like that, she caught a glimpse of the parts of him that remained unrefined.
しかし西条くんは不思議な少年っすね。 彼を見ていると殺人の容疑者にはとても見えない。もしあれで本当に犯人だったとしたら、まさに人の皮をかぶった悪魔っす。
まだ容疑者なのね、彼。
いや、そういうわけじゃないっすよ。
Even as Ayase persisted in pointing it out to him, the detective laughed and denied it at once.
ああ、今の話誰にも言っちゃダメっすからね。情報漏洩すると上司に怒られるんすよ。まあ当然なんすけど。この前も先輩のとばっちりで怒られたばっかで。綾瀬ちゃんも一度会ってると思うんすけど、覚えてるかな。バンさんっていう髪がボサボサで武将髭生やしたおっさんでか。
Ayase remembered. When they were questioning her, in fact, that older detective had spoken far more often than the young detective here now. And this matter of speech had been considerably persistent.
あの人がすぐこのバカって怒鳴るんすよ。そのくせ自分は本来の捜査をせずに、なんだかわけのわからないことばっか調べてて、挙句の果てに自分まで無理やり付き合わされて、最近胃が痛いんすよね。いや、まあ根はいい人っすし、勘が異常に鋭い人で、過去にも難事件をいくつか解決に導いたらしいんすけどね。
But who the fuck cares? And why are you telling this to, like, someone who just tried to kill herself?
その話をするため、ここに来たのは。
My god, I love Ayase. She is, like, exactly the same as me. When Ayase interrupted him, the detective smiled wryly.
ああ、いや、申し訳ないっす。つい愚痴入っちゃったっすね。今の話は全面的に内緒にしてほしいっす。諏訪守、一生のお願いっすよ。
それで
一つ目は、なんであんなことを？
Ayase understood he was referring to how she jumped from the school roof.
もう何度も話したわ、他の刑事さんに。
邪神王グラジオールの復活を阻止するためですか？
死ぬつもりなんてなかった。魂を一つ上のステージに持っていこうとしただけよ。
例の若者の間で話題になった君の歌についても似たようなこと言ってたっすよね。
This was the second question. Ayase took a small breath.
ニュージェネのことを歌ったものなんかじゃないわ。あの詩はグラジオールサーガのインスピレーションを受けて作った第3章102節よ。世界に邪神王グラジオールが現れようとしている。復活を阻止するにはグラジオールが流した黒い血によって作られた7つの杭が必要。杭は剣へと形を変え、神罰を乗り越えた7人の黒騎士の手に渡る。目には目を、歯には歯を。邪神を背負いし人間だけが邪神王を滅ぼせるの。
なんか映画みたいっすね。そういう壮大な設定は好きっす。
Ayase narrowed her eyes when the detective gave her his impressions.
設定じゃないわ。現実よ。
じゃあ最後の質問っす。
The detective let Ayase's objection slide without comment, but she was used to receiving that sort of reaction. Up until the present, there had not been a single person who believed Ayase's story.
君や西条くんの他にも水明の生徒について何人か洗ったんすけどね。
The detective folded his arms and groaned. This too seemed theatrical, but Ayase had no intention of saying so to him.
何？
すごくバカバカしい質問なんすけど、刑事が質問するようなことじゃないんすよね、本当は。子供じみてるっていうか。
そう。質問する気がないなら出て行って。
Oh, savage. Holy shit.
頭が痛いの。
ああ、いや、実はね、バンさんが妙なこと言い出してるんすよ。君たちは魔法使いなんじゃないかって。
Aya furrowed her eyebrows in a tiny bit at the phrase, the lot of you.
違いますよね。
使えるわ。
Ayase answered without looking at the detective, instead gazing at her own hand laid atop the sheets.
綾瀬ちゃんって面白い子っすね。
でも、ニュージェネはグラジオールの騎士とは無関係。
ああ、そうっすか。まあどうでもいいんすけどね。
The detective let Ayase's words slide without showing much interest in them, then stretched wildly. What the fuck? Without warning, an electronic sound began ringing through the quiet hospital room. Flustered, he took his cell phone out of his suit pocket.
まずった。病院って携帯禁止なんすよね。電源オフにしておくの忘れてた。うわ、しかも女からだし。付き合って4年になるラブラブの彼女がいるんすよ。
Grinning, he pressed the off button, forcibly ending the call. He then faced Ayase anew.
綾瀬ちゃんは映画見るっすか？スパークウォーズって知らない？それに出てくるダース・スパイダー伯爵のテーマなんす。今のメロディ。
Look, I told you about the fucking Star Wars prequels, right? This is fucking legit. She had no interest in movies and the like. Judging that she was no longer bound by any duty, nor any need to answer this detective's questions, she fell silent and shifted her gaze to beyond the window.
実は自分スパークウォーズオタクなんすよ。
Fuck off.
あ、興味ないっすか？そりゃ失礼したっす。じゃ、自分はこれで。
Ending with that one-sided exchange, the detective left the hospital room. Ayase's eyes made no effort to see him off. All they reflected was the sky transmuting from twilight duskiness to indigo blue.
このボケナス、ずっと待ってたんだからね。
Alright, I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed and look forward to another episode soon because I'm recording it right now. Catch you on the flip side.